Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Can you stretch up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, hello. Can you stamp your feet? Hello, hello. Can you stamp your feet? Can you stretch up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands?
Good morning, pre-K students. I am super excited this week because we're going to start learning about my favorite topic of the whole trimester, which is the family. We will learn about the family members. Come and see. We have a father, mother, brother, sister, grandfather, grandmother, and of course, pets. You may have different pets. The most common ones are dog, cat, and fish. You will listen now to the poem See My Family. You may practice by repeating after teacher Isa.
See my family, see them all. Some are short, some are tall.
Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark.
Daddy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark.
Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandpa shark. Let's go hunt, do 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 do. Let's go hunt, do 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 do. Let's go hunt, do 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 do. Let's go hunt.
Run away, do 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 do. Run away, do 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 do. Run away, do 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 do. Run away. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end.
Each day, 4 to 5 students will get to present their families. They will show us a poster board and they will mention all their family members. They will also share one thing that they like to do together as a family. To give you an example, I am going to present my family. This is a poster board I did for Christmas a long time ago. This is my family. She is my mother, he is my father, and my 2 younger brothers. This is my brother Harry and my brother Gito. This picture was taken for my first communion. Here you can see other pictures. Here's me with my brother Harry when we were younger. My parents, mom and dad. Here you can see my other brother Gito. As you can see, we love to travel together. Here's a picture of us when we were in Disney World. Here's a picture at Breckenridge, and this one was taken in Cancun. That's one of the things that we love to do together. At the beginning of this year, I got married, and this is my new family. Here you can see my husband Ivan and my little, well, not so little dog Ivanka. She is a brown Labrador. Here you can see some other ideas for your poster board. Remember, it will depend on the materials you have available at home. Get creative! To wrap up our class, we're going to listen to the story, The Very Noisy Family. Now we're going to read the story, The Very Noisy Family. This is a Yiddish folk tale, retold by Rebecca Herman and illustrated by Naomi Holland. The Very Noisy Family. There was once a small house, and in the small house lived a big family. They were named the Boomers. The Boomers were very noisy. Mr. and Mrs. Boomer and their 9 children fussed and mussed about each other. Bingo, the dog, just fussed and mussed. One day, the Boomers decided the house was too noisy. "It's too noisy to think," said Mr. and Mrs. Boomer. "Woof, woof," said Bingo the dog. So the Boomers went to visit the mayor to ask him what to do with their too noisy house. "Go to the barn," the mayor said. "Take all the chickens and put them in the living room." So the Boomers took all the chickens and put them in the living room. The next day, the house was noisier than ever. The chickens clucked and clucked, and everyone fussed and mussed. So the Boomers asked the mayor, "What should we do?" "Go to the barn," said the mayor. "Take the cows and the pigs and the horses and the ducks and put them in the kitchen." The next day, the house was noisier than ever. The cows mooed and the pigs oinked. The horses neighed. The ducks quacked. The chickens still clucked, and everyone fussed and mussed. So the Boomers went to visit the mayor. "We put all the chickens in the living room," Mrs. Boomer said. "We put the animals in the kitchen," Mr. Boomer said. "But the house is noisier than ever," the 9 children shouted. "Woof, woof," said Bingo the dog. The mayor knew just what the Boomers should do. "Take all the animals and put them back in the barn," he told them. "Then go back to the house." The Boomers took the mayor's advice. They took all the animals and put them back in the barn. Then the Boomers went back to the house. The Boomers didn't hear a single cluck, moo, oink, neigh, or quack. The house seemed very quiet indeed. And the story is over. Now let's do a very short comprehension check. Why were the Boomers complaining? What was the problem? What did the mayor advise the Boomers to do? What animals did you see in the story? At the end of the story, was the problem solved? How so? Think about your family. Is your family noisy too? Mine sure is.